How's it going, guys? Panther Films here, and today we're going to be reacting to Season 1, Episode 8 of Ahsoka, the season finale. This episode is titled The Jedi, the Witch, and the Warlord. Our last episode basically focused on Ahsoka coming into the new galaxy with the Purgles, and was immediately ambushed by a bunch of mines, and then the Purgles left, and then Ahsoka and Huyang had to make it down to the planet. And then the Night Sisters basically tracked their location, so now Ahsoka and Huyang just had to get the fuck out of there, and eventually they found Ezra and Sabine. They landed on the planet, and they fought off some nomads that Baylan sent after Sabine and Ezra. And for some reason, Baylan didn't help out Shin because he's destined on another path. Right? He has to go find whatever's out there, whatever he's looking for. But we did have a little fight between Baylan and Ahsoka, which was cool. Nice little rematch. Ahsoka managed to get away. And then you also had a pretty cool scene with Sabine and Ezra basically fighting off a bunch of nomads. Ezra was using like hand-to-hand combat with the Force, and then Shin came along, cut a little bit of Ezra's hair off, or burnt it off, should I say. And then the Night Troopers arrived. Then Ahsoka came in to save the day. She gave Shin a chance to, team up with them. She basically denied it. However, Shin did think about it for a couple of seconds, and then she decided to just leave. Also, Thrawn figured out who Ahsoka's master was, Anakin, and he was also wondering why Baylan wasn't a part of this ground assault. Because a lot of us are wondering what Baylan's up to. There's been a lot of theories online, like talking about Abeloth and stuff like that. We'll just have to see. Hopefully this episode answers some of them questions. Because I have a feeling, considering how long this episode is, there's 100% going to be a cliffhanger. And we did also have like a cool little scene at the beginning of the episode with Ahsoka training, and a hologram of Anakin came on, which was nice. I'm not expecting a happy ending, just because they've just reintroduced Thrawn. There's no way we're going to beat him. It'd be stupid. Just saying, I have a feeling Thrawn's going to win. He's probably going to get back to the main galaxy and just unleash havoc and chaos, leading into whatever the film is that Dave Filoni's doing, which I think is going to be titled Heir to the Empire. It just has to be. What else would they do? Yeah, that basically sums it all up. So let's stop doodling around with this shitty intro and get right into the fucking episode.
Jedi. False Jedi. Star maps, star whales, distant galaxies.
Recapping the whole season.
Getting home is kind of important.
It matters not whether Ren and Bridge are killed or stranded here.
They're gonna get stranded. I'm telling you, dude, Thrawn's gonna get out. Everyone's gonna get stranded. That is my prediction.
I shall once again require the aid of your dark magic.
That was episode 6, though. Yeah, that didn't really play a role into last episode, did it? Like the dark magic stuff.
The cargo transfer is complete.
Good. Dispatch 2 TIE fighters if they find their mark. Tell them to engage.
There is little the Jedi can do to stop us now.
Even I fell victim to the heroics of a single Jedi.
True.
Never again.
That's one mistake he won't repeat.
She who heard our dreams across the stars. Come forward.
What are they doing?
Are you prepared? Do you pledge yourself? Do you abandon your old life?
Are they killing her, in a way? What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Night Sister magic. It's Darth Maul. He's coming back.
The blade of Talcin.
Oh! That was in Clone Wars, wasn't it? It glows like green and shit. Yeah. Obviously, what other colour would it glow? Night Sister magic. Duh. How many ties have they got left? The Jedi, the Witch, and the Warlord. That's too long of a title, dude. Who's the Warlord? Thrawn? I guess. Huh. He's making a new lightsaber. I thought you didn't need a lightsaber.
Stop that. Everything in here is organized.
Yeah, disorganized.
Who taught you how to build a lightsaber anyway?
Kanan.
Kanan Jarrus.
He was my master.
I thought Hu Yang knew this.
Now it all makes sense. I taught almost every youngling at the Jedi Temple, including your master.
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
Old. Hmm.
That's it.
Kanan took the one, the other I held onto in case he ever needed it.
That fits. What colour is it? Blue.
Well done.
Ahsoka ever teach you how to...
Oh,
What did I miss?
a lot.
Ahsoka became afraid that Sabine was training as a Jedi for the wrong reasons after what happened on Mandalore. At the end of the war, the Empire purged the
Yep.
entire surface of the planet.
Your family?
Dead. What is she doing?
Pleased.
Why is she up there?
Your gamble paid off.
Did it pay off though? Like, we got Ezra, but Thrawn's still there. And he's about to leave.
Never thought I'd see him again.
You might not have.
The green screen's a little rough, but whatever.
Over the years, I've made my share of difficult choices.
And mistakes.
He always stood by me, even when no one else did.
Yeah, that final fucking arc in season 5 did.
I'm going to be there for you. Have you kept up with your training?
No.
I try. I have gained better control over my lightsaber.
Being a Jedi isn't about wielding a lightsaber.
Hey, that's what Kanan said.
Trust in the Force.
Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Just finished.
You can hear them coming. Jesus. Wait, did Sabine go in? Yeah. Oh. Jesus. And... Yep. Oh, that'd be fine. It's not too bad. But now they're stranded. Hu Yang's like, no, my ship.
This is gonna slow us down a bit.
Only if we let it.
The successful strike on the Jedi shuttle was reported.
An acceptable outcome.
An acceptable outcome.
Show me the reported location of the attack. We should prepare for a ground assault.
But why? Just leave. Like, I thought he said like he doesn't really care if they get stranded. How long is that going to take to fix?
May the Force be with you.
Go now. Let none pass.
They were made aware.
They would.
It is for the Empire.
Hmm. Oh, what? The hyperspace thing's there? The fuck?
Do not wait for me.
Thrawn found this place. He woke up the witches, rebuilt his starship. It wasn't safe to come here alone.
Still though, Ezra, you could have finished off Thrawn.
Rain hellfire upon them.
Oh yeah.
There'll be no negotiating with the apprentice of Anakin Skywalker.
He's fucking terrified of it. I'm loving like the sense of scale here, like how big it is. Missing every shot. Oh, the green screen looks rough there. Why does it look like they're pushing it open and not like... They made it. Oh! Oof. I love how pissed he looked there.
And it's time.
Time for what? To leave? Not gonna lie, the way Ahsoka's like blocking the shots, it's kind of slow. Ooh! Ezra! I love how there's no amputation going on. What are they doing now? Also, where's Baylan? Oh. Wait, so they weren't zombies already? They are now, though.
This ever happened before?
No, this is new.
Will they stay dead, though? Or will they just keep coming back? Ooh. Oh, that's creepy. Oh, that works. That's all you had to do. Ooh. The noises they make.
What's your excuse?
I missed you.
I mean, Ezra's been stranded. Uh-oh. Well, you won't be able to get on the Chimera.
We are ready to depart, Grand Admiral.
We require a little more time.
To be fair, they could have gone a while ago, but Thrawn decided, let's send in troops.
For the Empire.
Fuck the Empire.
Dathomir.
Well, Dathomir's... Well, it's not gone. It's still there, I assume. How the fuck? How'd they do that? You know, hold them for a little bit. I like that.
Oh, and I'll handle this.
Stay together, remember?
I mean, she beat her once. She can easily do it again. I would have liked to see, like, all of them fight her. Okay, they held that shot for quite a while. Are they Death Troopers? Fuck. They look like them. Oh. That shot was from the trailer. Wait, I thought... Someone said her helmet was on the planet, but she clearly had a helmet, so why has she not been wearing it? Or did Ahsoka give it to her? Yeah, I think Ahsoka gave it to her, actually, yeah. Never mind. Ignore that. But still, she can never keep a helmet on. Oh! What the fuck? The jaw's coming off. Nice. I'll be heading. Oh, Ahsoka needs to kill Elsbeth quick.
Too late.
You know what would be convenient right now? If Sabine had her jetpack? Like, they're unkillable. Like, what do you do?
No, I push you first and you pull me across.
How's she gonna do that? There you go. I mean, there has to... It makes sense. I mean, they were building towards it the full season, so obviously in the finale she's gonna be able to do it, right? Oh shit. Like she did with the clones. What the fuck, dude? So why is Elsbeth suddenly so good now? She wasn't in Mandalorian Season 2.
And you will die here. Alone.
No.
Not alone.
Ooh. I was about to say, aren't they all just going to get back up? Ooh. This duel between these two has been pretty good. Ooh.
Morgan is dead.
757 here. Copy.
Yep, that's Ezra. Oh my god. Not again, dude.
Wanna get out of here? I'm right behind you.
I think that works. Rebels ended with Ezra being stranded. This ends with Ezra coming back.
Open fire.
What the fuck? Damn, they repaired the ship fast. Holy shit. Wait, now they can use the ship to, like, crash into the Chimera, right? Well, not crash into it, but land in it.
I am diverting all power to the engines.
I don't think the ship will make it, to be fair. Like, it just got damaged. How quickly did they get ahead?
Open the channel, please.
Oh, he's gonna talk to her.
Allow me to commend you on your efforts today. I regret we haven't met face to face, and perhaps now we never shall. I concluded your strategies would be similar. Just how similar you might become.
Oh,
Today, victory is mine.
yep. As expected.
Long live the Empire.
Oh, to be fair, Ezra's on board. Where's Baylan? And Shin? What the fuck? I was expecting them to play like a role in the finale, but they didn't do anything. There's gotta be a season 2, right? Oh. The bird. I forgot what it's called, but the bird, the daughter, right? It's connected to the daughter. Which means Ahsoka's the daughter. Wait, that's Shin. Speaking of Shin, I guess. She's with the nomads. Baylan. Is that the father? It is. And the son. And the daughter with her head cut off. What he's looking for is connected to the Mortis gods. It could be Abeloth. She is the mother, right? Wait, is that Dathomir? Is that Dathomir? Are we going to see Dathomir in live action? Oh! They're dead Night Sisters, aren't they? They're gonna resurrect them. It's gotta be Ezra. Does Chopper know?
Ezra?
Hey, what's up, Hera? I'm back.
Hi, Hera. Home.
He sounds too much like Ezra. It's weird. But now what, dude? We're stuck here. How do we get out of this galaxy? Or this predicament?
And thanks to you, Ezra got home.
But thanks to her, Thrawn did get away.
I hope.
No, he did. He made it.
Ezra's where he needs to be.
Mm-hmm. But where is he when the sequels happen?
It's time to move on.
What is it? I felt like just shadows in the starlight.
What is it? Did she sense something? Anakin? It is! He's watching over. Ugh. That almost got me. Again. For fuck's sake. But yeah, that was Ahsoka. Overall, I like that finale. It was pretty good. It wasn't as devastating as I was expecting, but it basically did what I thought would happen. Like, Thrawn gets into the main Star Wars galaxy, which means shit's gonna pop off, right? But now Ahsoka and Sabine are stranded on Peridia. I don't know what's gonna happen there. How are they gonna get back? Maybe it's gonna have something to do with Baylan, with the Mortis stuff. Yeah, it really does suck that Ray Stevenson passed away. Because, like, Baylan lives on, and I assume they're gonna have to figure something out, like maybe a recast. Because at the end of the day, you want to keep the legacy of the character alive, and keep Ray's legacy alive in a way, because Ray, I think this is his, like, final role that he did before he passed. So, to honour that legacy, you kind of want to continue that character, right? Especially with that cliffhanger. You need to do more with the character, but you just have to do it out of respect for him. Like, I wish he was still with us, and I wish he could continue the character, but... because he did so well. Like, he was such an interesting and intriguing character, and the way he played him, so good. Like, every time he was on screen, you just got glued to it, right? I'm still trying to figure out what he's looking for. It's definitely connected to the Mortis gods. What was the father pointing to, or the statue of the father? It's got to be Abeloth, right? But the fact that they're playing with the Mortis gods, does that add to the theory of Anakin being the father, Ahsoka being the daughter? But then who's the son? It was nice seeing Anakin again, actually Anakin, because we still don't know if Episode 5 was Anakin. I'm pretty sure it was. Because how would he know about what Luke said in Return of the Jedi? Like, it's got to be Anakin. But this was actually like Force Ghost Anakin, you know? And it was cool to see him. Like, he's always been watching over her. Kind of similar to Qui-Gon with Obi-Wan. It's just a shame that she didn't see him. Or maybe she did see him. That's kind of why she had like a little bit of a smile. I do find it very interesting though that the last shot of Ahsoka is Anakin. But I also have a strong feeling that they set up a Season 2 here. Either a Season 2 or whatever the Dave Filoni movie is. But I feel like a Season 2 would work better. Because like, you don't have to focus on the Thrawn stuff, you know, you could just leave that until the movie. Right? You can just focus on Ahsoka getting back. And whatever's going on with Baylan and stuff, right? And at the same time, I kind of want to see more of this galaxy that they're in. Like, fuck the old galaxy, let's stay in this one. Like, there's a whole shit ton of lore that you can do with this now. Like, is this galaxy where the Mortis gods came from? Is that how the Mortis arc happened? Like, was it in between the galaxies or something like that? Because remember, like, Anakin, Ahsoka, and Obi-Wan were in the middle of nowhere, right? And then they appeared in the Mortis fucking realm, the dream realm, or whatever it was, right? The ship. But yeah, I did really like what they did with Ezra this episode. Like, it was kind of a full circle, in a way, for him. Like, Rebels ended with him going to another galaxy with Thrawn, and then this ended with him going back to the old galaxy with Thrawn. So it's like a polar opposite of what happened in the Rebels finale. Which, in a way, does it kind of undo the Rebels finale? I guess not. Because, like, they still defeated the Empire, but they didn't really because the Emperor's still alive. That's what pisses me off about the sequel trilogy. There was no coherent fucking plan. If there was a plan to bring back the Emperor, actually no, fuck bringing back the Emperor, just do Thrawn. Like, Thrawn was canon by the time the sequels became a thing, right? Or he was about to be canon. Like, if they just delayed it a couple of years and they fleshed out Thrawn's story and then did the sequel trilogy, that would have been some shit, dude. And, like, Thrawn is in charge of Kylo. Like, still have elements of the sequel trilogy in there, like Kylo, maybe Finn, but actually make Finn a fucking Jedi. But make sure he's a stormtrooper for longer. You know, there's more, instead of it being in, like, the first scene and he just instantly switches, have it more fleshed out. Like, spend, like, fucking 40 minutes of the movie expanding on, like, what he does as a stormtrooper. Like, he starts out as, like, a bad guy, and then he starts realizing, like, this isn't a good thing. And slowly throughout the movie, he starts kind of turning to the good side. I think that would have been better for Finn instead of what they did in Force Awakens, where it was very rushed. Like, he just instantly switched. But yeah, enough of the sequel trilogy stuff. I just wish they... It pisses me off, dude. But yeah, overall, I did enjoy the show. I know a lot of people have been a bit iffy on this show, and it's like, oh, it's only just cameos and all that nonsense for the fucking engagement posts. But at the end of the day, this was fine. You know, I think it was definitely one of the better Star Wars shows that we've had. But you have to remember, I'm talking about, like, the fantastical side of Star Wars. Andor handled the grounded side of Star Wars really fucking well. But it's been a while since we've had really good Star Wars stuff. You know, Season 3 of Mandalorian was kind of poo-poo. It wasn't even kind of poo-poo, it was genuinely just not that great. It was fine, but it just, it's forgettable at best. And underwhelming. Then you have Book of Boba Fett. That wasn't great. Mandalorian Season 2 was pretty good. But on rewatch, it definitely just feels kind of pointless, considering Grogu just went back to Mando, you know. Season 1 of Mandalorian, I think, has aged the best, considering it actually felt like a very unique show. It was shot beautifully, the cinematography was great, every episode felt like a side adventure, you know. I did also mention in the reaction, when they were making the Blade of Talzin at the beginning of the episode, what's coming through Darth Maul, because I saw stupid theories about that. Darth Maul? Why would they, why would they ruin that death? That was like the best death in fucking Star Wars, dude. What are you talking about? Excuse me? Yeah, let's bring back fucking Darth Maul and undo Rebels. Okay. What? Are you dumb? The one character that they could bring back is Ventress, because I think she was done dirty, dude. Like, I don't like that the end of her character was done in a novel. Like, it's bullshit. Like, I think it should have been animated. I think she should have got a proper send-off. Instead, people don't even know that she's dead. Like, the Dark Disciple novel is good, but it's a novel. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people don't know that she's even dead. I'd rather see live action or animation. I don't know why, yet again, I'm going on a rant for Clone Wars. Why didn't they finish Clone Wars properly? Death on Utapau, the Padme arc, fuck it, why not? Another droid arc, because fuck it, why not? A Jar Jar episode, because why not? The Boba Fett arc with Cad Bane, the Son of Dathomir arc, Dark Disciple, and obviously Siege of Mandalore, right? But I just don't get why they didn't, because what was it, 12 episodes in Season 7, right? I don't know why they just didn't have, every 2 episodes is a new arc. Because you know what they could have done with that? First 2 episodes is the Bad Batch arc. The second 2 is Death on Utapau. Episodes 5 and 6 is the Padme arc, or the Boba Fett arc, right? 7 and 8 could be Son of Dathomir. 9 and 10 could be Ahsoka's adventure arc, right? And then 11 and 12 could be the Siege of Mandalore. Every 2 episodes is a new arc, and it could be like 40-minute episodes. That would have been so much better than what we got. I mean, listen, the Bad Batch arc, it was fine, but I just feel like it was kind of pointless to have that arc, considering we've already seen it. Like, it was unfinished, but we still saw it. We didn't get to see the Boba Fett arc and fucking Son of Dathomir. Like, I understand Son of Dathomir's in a comic, but also, yeah, Dark Disciple. I don't know what you'd have to do for Dark Disciple, considering it was supposed to be an 8-episode arc. Maybe 4 episodes for Dark Disciple, so maybe like a 16-episode season or something like that. But yeah, it's just crazy that they didn't actually finish Clone Wars properly. So yeah, Thrawn's going to Dathomir. That's going to be some good shit. I mean, the last time we saw Dathomir was it Fallen Order? Right, that was 5 years after Revenge of the Sith. So yeah, Morgan Elsbeth is finally dead. Even though I think it would have been better if Ahsoka just killed Morgan Elsbeth off when she had her in Season 2 of Mandalorian, because if she did that, she wouldn't have been able to get Thrawn back. So technically, everything's Ahsoka's fault. The duel between Ahsoka and Elsbeth was pretty good. It's probably one of the better ones that we've seen, to be honest. Like, I really loved that they held that one shot of them both just fighting. That was good. And then you had the zombies. Did the zombies all die when Elsbeth died? I guess they did. Or I guess they died when the mothers went to the other galaxy. Right? The main galaxy. Because the magic basically would be gone at that point with Elsbeth dead and the mothers gone. But yeah, that's interesting. I mean, zombies have been done before in Star Wars. Recently, Fallen Order, where some of the Night Sisters were brought back from the dead by Merrin. And that's definitely what they might be setting up with going back to Dathomir. I don't know what else would be in them containers. Or the cargo. Other than dead Night Sisters. I did love how Lars played Thrawn this episode. I mean, I love how he plays Thrawn overall, but especially this episode. Like, the emotions in his face when Ahsoka got in. Like, he was pissed. He was like, it's not working. Still, though, I don't get why he didn't just leave. Like, the cargo was done. He could have just gone. They could have gone before Ahsoka even got there, you know? But instead, he wanted to show off and prove that he could kill Ahsoka for some reason. I think that's kind of what gets to Thrawn sometimes, his ego. Like, he just wants to win all the time. And in a way, he did win. Like, he got out. But I was kind of hoping, I did mention it before, but like, or in like a few other reactions, like, he should have killed someone. I think it would have been a bit more like insane if he killed someone big, like maybe Sabine, but I know they're not going to do that, because obviously they set up Sabine to go on a bigger path with her being Force sensitive and stuff. And it makes sense. I mean, why else would Ahsoka train her? Like, I don't get why people are mad at Sabine. I understand being mad at her in live action, because she's been a bit weird in this show, but she's a decent character, like she was in Rebels. Like, it's obviously, she was hell-bent on finding Ezra, her family's just been killed. Like, what else do you expect, you know? I mean, they were building it for 8 episodes, like, she was pretty shit, and she still is shit, in a way. Like, she's not great with a lightsaber, really. She's fine, but she's not great. Granted, yes, you don't need a lightsaber to be a Jedi, but still, she's not great with the lightsaber. But yeah, I'm very curious to see where they go next. With Ezra back in the main galaxy, with Thrawn back, going to Dathomir, Ahsoka being stranded, the Mortis gods being set up for something with Baylan, and obviously Shin with the Nomads, but I don't really know what they're going to do with her as a character. Like, I think that's it for her, maybe. Or she could team up with Ahsoka at some point, because last episode, there was a bit of hesitation, you know? But we'll have to see. But yeah, overall, like I said, I did enjoy the finale. Wasn't as devastating as I was expecting it to be, but it still did its job. Thrawn won. That's kind of what I wanted, to be honest. Because I always like it when the villains win. It's just better than the heroes always winning, to be honest. Because Revenge of the Sith, the villains win, and that is, in my opinion, the best Star Wars film. And Empire Strikes Back. Right? Both of them films end with the villains winning. But yeah, that basically sums it all up. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Ta-ta and farewell.